Well, welcome back, everyone. We're playing another game of D&D. We were going to have another session earlier, but that didn't pan out. But we'll probably have one again in the middle of the week at some point, so we can get more sessions in. And hopefully have a little bit shorter sessions, so they're a little more consumable for everyone. But we'll see about that, because honestly, we might just have 2 6-hour sessions instead of 1 8-hour session. And you know what? That works out. But in any case, last I checked, you were all in the sewers attempting to chase after the son of one of the crime lords of the Sakar Syndicate. This one is a Dao, which is an Earth Genie. So as you're chasing after the son, which is a Myrmidon soldier, or police enforcement, depending, you were going through the sewers, and you passed through a riddle, then began to pass through parts of the sewers and encountered a guardian scorpion that they had set up. You defeated it at no small cost to your own blood. And I believe that's where we left off, with you all very deceased.
Yeah. Oh wait, I need to pull up D&D Beyond.
And we already looted everything, I believe, last time.
Huh.
So we should probably go home and rest. Because we have many wounds and not many bandages.
Now, a small reminder I have for you. You are still in a dungeon. And I'm speaking to you as you guys, not characters.
Yes.
You should know that you have bypassed threats and traps without necessarily disabling them. Might be worth getting some hit points back before you start heading back, because there's a chance, depending on what you do, you get got. And I don't want somebody dying because of a level 1 trap that, you know.
So, short rest first? Probably.
Short rests are a cool ability.
I believe I was at like 8 hit points, I think. Because when we leveled up, I changed it. I think I was at 8. Let's use
Actually, I know it was 8, because for some reason I remember Matt telling you that.
What?
Yeah. Let's use some hit dice.
So
What did I say?
You healed Karena 8 hit points.
Something like that. I also have a special ability because I'm a bard, which Lizzie never used when she was a bard, but if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest, by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of them regains an extra 1d6.
Well, I never used it because we rarely took short rests. Don't be coming at me like this.
Whatever.
Making me look like a bad guy.
I'm just messing with you.
I was a fighter bard. I was fighter first. Okay, wait. Short resting.
Another alternative you could take is, I know you guys might not be so inclined to do this because you spend a lot of resources, but you could keep going.
Like further into the dungeon?
Yeah.
No. If that was the first part of the trail of bosses, it's probably not a good thing. That was hard.
I will ask.
Go ahead.
Do I have to return back to the house to gain that lyre?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
So we should definitely go back to get that first.
Not necessarily. But...
So, Karena, what is your passive perception?
I believe it's 16, but let me check.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. Alright, so that's not high enough. But you open this door. You got through the door into this room that is heavily guarded. This room is completely empty, besides the damage from the scorpion that you just encountered.
What? Wait.
The room is totally empty.
Okay.
Like,
we haven't moved though. We're still in the scorpion room.
You're still in the scorpion room. The only way out is the only entrance or the only way out is the same entrance that you went into.
Okay, I thought we had moved, and also okay, I understand.
No, I'm just saying that this was a heavily guarded room, yet there is nothing to guard. And because of your passive perception and insight, I'm giving you this
Okay.
hint.
I understand now.
Wait, I need a short rest. I need to heal some stuff first, and then I have questions.
For
Oh my
me or
gosh,
for
Barbarian.
characters?
In character questions?
Also, what did you
Barbarians have a D12 hit dice.
what did you level up in, Barbarian or Rogue?
Barbarian.
Okay.
Because I took the blood of fury feat.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Ooh. Ding, 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 ding. Goblin conspiracy is streaming on Twitch.
Imagine.
Ooh.
Hit dice have been rolled.
Very cool.
Play-by-play of D&D.
Yes. Anything else anybody wants to talk about or do while we're doing this? Because I don't fully understand what's happening right now.
I'm healing, and then I'm gonna have questions, but I need to heal first.
On D&D Beyond, there's just a little button you can press in the top right.
I know, we're not doing a long rest, we're just doing a short rest. So I'm doing the
Okay.
hit dice. Because I'm rolling them. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a full health thing, but I'm not gonna just automatically heal myself. I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah, I think D&D Beyond has an automatic rolling feature that you can do.
Yeah, it does, but I like my new dice that Karina got me for Christmas. Ryan? Jeez. Just let me be happy.
I will say one unfortunate reality of short resting is that while I am almost back to full health, I only regain my Warlock spell slots, not my Bard spell slots. So, as of right now, I've got 4 spell slots, as opposed to my usual, 9. So that's something to consider.
They are your highest level spell slots, though, aren't they?
Well, yeah, 2 of them. But, usually I have 5 second level spell slots. Now I only have 2. But that is what it is.
Right.
But I did gain... Wait, how many spell slots did I gain from that level up? I think I gained a level 1 and a level 2 spell slot from that level up.
Yes, that is how it works.
That's wild.
Next time, you should get a single level 3 spell slot. Is that correct?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the book, which I just happen to keep right here.
I am almost certain that is true. In the level after that, you will gain 1 level 3 spell slot and a level 2 spell slot.
I'll gain 2 third level spell slots. Thank you very much.
Do you have a third level spell slot right now?
No.
Weird.
I know, right? About to gain 2 of them.
Bard must be different.
Wait, but this doesn't say that I gain a first level spell. Why did I gain a first level spell slot? Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. I guess I think I just still had 1 left.
Does anybody have anything to do before we get going? All right.
So, I'm assuming that it's clear that there's nothing in this room that is being guarded.
That you can see.
Okay, so it might be worth seeing if there's something hidden in here that we don't see, but it's a little weird that they would have a guarded room with nothing in it. And if that was the scorpion that they woke up, what does that mean? Did we do something bad?
I assumed that they were guarding the scorpion, but I guess it could be the other way around. I guess we can take a look. Is it wood floor or stone floor?
Yes, this is stone floor. Okay. Stone floor with and it's smooth stone, clearly crafted with smooth stone brick walls. Okay. Imagine what is it? The Minecraft place where the Ender portal is. That's what these walls look like.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start feeling around as we're talking about stuff.
Make an investigation or perception check.
Well,
The other thing is, what if it wasn't meant to guard something and this was merely a holding cell for when they had to unleash it?
Maybe. Ooh, natural 20. 26.
What's your total? Oh, 26?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see here. What do you get? All right.
My race like me too.
You find throughout the process of this, as you're sliding your hand along the brick walls, one of them kind of slides in, and you realize this is a button.
I think I
In
found something
fact,
over here.
you find that once, and then you find it again at a different place in the room.
Should we try pushing these at the same time, maybe?
I'm gonna check to make sure they're not traps first.
That's a good idea.
I'm just gonna
so I
look
don't
at
lose
them,
it.
see if they're trappy buttons. If they seem to be connected to things with strings, levers.
Sure. You look around, you can't see anything.
I don't need to roll a check to see if they're traps.
Well, I mean, go ahead, but like it's literally just a smooth stone room.
That was a natural 20.
That's very
With
good,
my next dice.
and that's great, and I appreciate that. But like what you're looking at is just smooth stone and a button. I wouldn't really know how you would investigate that for traps, besides maybe pressing it.
Okay. All right.
I could press the
On
button
3,
from
Quipper.
like a really far distance.
Can you press them both at once?
No. But I can do
Oh,
one.
right.
I can do the one
Quipper?
button.
I think we're okay. I don't think it'll be bad as long as we stick to the walls and Quipper duck, I guess. All right, on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right, you press both the buttons. You see as one door opens to the let's see here. One door opens to the south and one opens to the north on the left side of the room. And they're just like a sliding brick wall that goes down.
Huh. Can we see anything through them? Like, is there any light?
So you see the one that goes to the south, you look through that, and at the end there is a wooden door. The one on the one at the north on the left hand side, seems to just like curve away, but it looks small.
Are there any like symbols on the walls or the doors or anything? Interesting. What's the verdict here? We could go that way, or
I'll actually say, Karena, or one of the other things Aether notices is in the northern side of the room on the right hand side. There's a disproportionate amount of like small stone rubble just on the ground. Could have been in the fight. You don't really know, but that's just something you see.
disproportionate. What do you mean?
Like there's rubble everywhere. You know, it's an old room and stuff, but there's just like larger clumps of just stone that don't seem to have an obvious source.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk over and just kind of like go like this, just kind of like rummage a little bit.
Okay, yeah, no obvious result. Stones move.
Weird. Well, where do we want to go?
So you said the doorway on the left is a curving hallway, or is it the one on the right?
The one on the left.
And that's
There
the one
is
that
none on the
seems
right.
small.
Yeah, it's like dark. There's no light. You can see in the one at the end of the hallway. There's like light shining in from the bottom of the door.
Do you think it's another one of those meeting places? Be kind of weird for it, but
It'd definitely be weird right by a scorpion. So if we open that door and there's a metal lion, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm
well,
just gonna close the door. We are walking away.
that would certainly be a good idea. about the outcome. I'm gonna like go over by the curve and just like look past that.
You look down. You see a small little chest and a pouch sitting next to it, made of leather.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I know how I feel about that.
Do you wanna check that for things first?
You bet I want to check that thing first.
Okay.
That's a whopping 6. Obviously, you should
Open
for
6.
grabs.
It looks fine.
It looks great. I'll open it though.
Okay.
All right. You open it. I would like for you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm so good at being a rogue, you guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 18. And 18.
You succeed, and I believe you had advantage on that, by the way, but it doesn't matter.
I thought I only had advantage when I was raging, but it's fine. I can roll again if you want me to get a nat 20.
No, the thing that you see is danger sense. That applies when you are not raging.
Uh-huh.
You have advantage on dexterity checks that you can see. So you would take 9, so you take 4 points of fire damage as just like fire spouts out from the keyhole of the chest and just like kind of engulfs your chest a little bit, but you're pretty easily able to pat it out after it singes your skin.
That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good.
All right.
Can I open it the rest of the way now?
Yeah, you open it the rest of the way. You see this is probably, you guess, a drop box for payments. And there's about 350 gold in money, and then there's, I'm gonna say, 25 silver pieces. And beside that is about 50 gold worth of emeralds in the pouch.
We are taking these.
Wow.
And 1 regular health potion.
Aether,
nice.
hold on to this.
Should I hold on to that? Since I can, fly and give that to you.
Yeah, that's why you should hold on to this.
Also, by the way, just a reminder, the chicken leg was a one-time use item. I assume you've thrown it away.
Yeah, I got it out of there after I used
Okay,
it.
cool.
How much? Hold on, sorry. Gold is 350, right?
350.
300? Okay,
Mhm.
350. 40 silver.
Yep.
And 30 gold worth of emeralds. I can't see you if you nodded your head, so.
I don't remember how many emeralds I said. I thought it was 50 gold worth of emeralds. 50
Run
gold.
back the street.
50 gold sounds better than 30 gold, so that works.
Yeah, I
for
believe
me.
it's 50 gold.
Right, Aether, I feel like you will get the most use out of the emeralds. I can't think of anything I need emeralds for. Quipper, do you need emeralds?
Could always sell them for money that you could use for other things.
I'm gonna give those to Aether for now. Because we can sell them later on, but if she needs
Could
them
also
for
just use the actual
making
money.
stuff. And then I'm gonna split the gold and silver.
True. By the way, quick question. Do I sound like particularly loud or quiet to anybody?
You sound fine.
Okay. Just check.
Okay. Karenna and Matt add 117 gold to your inventory.
Hey. Ooh, big shinies. Yes, sir.
And then I'm giving you guys the bigger portions because it's like a 116, 117, 117. So
You don't
you guys
gotta
get the.
do that.
I mean, yeah.
If I just cut one of the gold pieces in half.
I'll just take an extra silver in exchange. So you guys will each get 13 silver.
Awesome.
And then,
Thank you.
Karena, you can add the 50 gold worth of emeralds to yours because I'm just going to give those to you for now.
Okay.
And then if we want to sell them later on, we can. If we want to use them for stuff, we can. My hair is a mess.
There's a thing of like water damage in my desk, and it's shaped like a heart.
That's cute.
That's all.
Your
Aw.
desk loves you.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing?
Down through that other door, I suppose.
Yeah, you start going down that door. As you go past it, the door closes behind you.
That's convenient.
Oh, good. That's great. That makes me feel really nice.
As did, by the way, the one that with the gold and stuff.
It's probably just a secret door used to travel through places without making it an obvious thing.
There's like kind of a ramshackle wooden door that's rotted a little bit at the edges with a doorknob at the end.
Want to check this one too?
Sure, give me 1 second. I'm writing stuff down. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
You good?
For the
I've been
sake of
having a lot of those today.
for the sake of speed, we can just get by the check. This one is not trapped. Because
Dope.
we are on the descent, so I don't mind telling you. You open the door and you see a familiar bar with a green-skinned, multi-limbed and headed creature manning the bar, as he has been seemingly for 24 hours or straight for the last 3 or 4 days.
Sorry, I'm seeing a
Oh,
couple
it's good to
push
see you all again. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, you haven't met me yet. I live on his shoulder. And you see as there's this like small little face with big round eyes sitting on the like big shoulder of one of like the body. And this arm is like as it wiggles around doing stuff, his head is just like moving back and forth, and it flexes with the muscle of the arm.
Oh, hello. We're just passing through again.
Well, that's
here.
good.
Crazy.
I hear it's awful dangerous in these parts. Better be careful.
Noted.
Especially wandering around like that. You should really just come down from the top down into this room if you don't have any other business. But you know what? I'm not one to tell people what to do.
Maybe we should just use that exit, huh?
We could probably use it right now.
Let's go back up to the surface.
Okay, dokes. All right, you go up there. You're just in a side alley street in the middle of Gearhold.
Awesome. Just a street. No monsters. Good day.
But as you walk by, there's a two dwarves sitting there wearing some nice suits that see you on your way out, and they seem to be standing guard.
Like guard outside of the sewer?
Yep.
Or guard outside of...
Guard
Not
outside
like
the sewer.
watching us specifically on guard.
It seems like maybe they're watching out for any police that might be coming by.
Now I understand. I thought you were saying they were police. I was like...
No.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like,
how would we know they were
officer.
looking for police specifically, though?
Basic intuition about what a criminal organization might have lookouts for.
Maybe I'm looking out for police. Did you ever think about that?
I'm sure you are.
Alright.
Whatever.
Shall we travel back to Sewer Squad headquarters?
No.
Sure.
No such place exists.
It doesn't here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We can go back and reconvene.
I'm gonna continue to silently protest that.
I'd prefer if it was.
In a not so silent way.
But you make it safely back to the sounds of Sharon whistle.
I don't know that.
Well, that was a
No.
lot. You think we're gonna have to fight the other two that probably exist? That won't be fun.
Hopefully not. I mean, we knew that one was existing because the note said that this scorpion was already awoken, right?
Right.
I'm hiding non-video print.
Apparently, I already wasn't hiding non-video participants, so that probably looks great on the stream. But anyway.
What do you think they would use that thing for?
The giant
Like
murder
robot?
scorpion?
Well, when you put it like that.
I wonder. I don't know. It seemed to be a security guard to me.
But it didn't seem like there was anything in there.
It's because we were looking with our eyes. You have to look with your mind's eye. I'm kidding. I don't have one of those.
Is that it could possibly have just been a holding place for it temporarily?
Yeah.
Because it says to the follow the path of the manticore, then descend into the city.
Wait, what?
Scorpion has been activated. That was the message.
Yeah. Maybe it just hadn't gotten to where it was supposed to go yet?
Yeah. There might be more in because we only went through. There was 3 doors in that room. One of them was a mimic. We went through one door, and then there was still another door.
No, the other door that you're talking about, you went through as well. Those 2 doors in the room that you're talking about,
They went to one
they
place.
they went to one place, and you just went around it so that you could escape the cube.
Yeah. So what's our plan then? We have to find... Were we going to find the other brother, or should we try to find these robot things? Because, I mean, they both seem very dangerous and connected somehow.
Oh, Matt, are you looking for,
Yeah. Did you see that on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, stream. We're just gonna interrupt the video for a second. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Next time I'll send in, like, email or something. Or maybe I'll send it... Is it always through Discord, or is it just that one part of Discord?
What do you mean?
Like, if I sent you in a different chat on Discord, would the stream be able to see that?
Well, to be fair, I could have just opened it on my other computer, in hindsight.
Oh, okay.
So it actually doesn't matter.
Alright, cool.
I just didn't
Then I don't need to change anything.
Yeah, no. I just need to actually use my brain next time. So actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna do that. But anyway.
I was gonna say something and I don't remember what I was gonna say anymore.
I'm trying to remember what we know about all of the sons. You think they...
Oh, you hear a knock at your door at about this time.
You want me to get it?
I'll go answer it. Do.
Hi. Is this the residence of Mrs. Sharon Whistle?
Yes? May I ask who you are?
I'm just a messenger. Your mailbox is broken, so I
Yeah.
couldn't put it in there.
Sorry about that.
So here you go. Here's a box. Can you sign for it, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Wait, since when was the mailbox broken?
It's...
Uh,
a lot of stuff is broken.
I could be fixing these things y'all ain't telling me about.
Go ahead.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Yeah, you should actually fix that because you could get fined for that. Anyway,
find the broken mailbox and just start casting mending on it repeatedly.
all right, you go outside and it's just like as along with like all the rest of the things in the house, it just was one of the things that you didn't get to. It was just like it was made out of wood, one of the few wood things in the house, and it was just like shattered and on the ground and kind of in half.
Well,
It takes like 40 minutes. for you to finally put it together. And there's still some like slivers of wood that are just not there, but you know, you do good work.
I like take some dirt and just like pack it in.
Yeah. The mail delivery man just walks away.
Thank you.
Gets onto a little moped and just goes.
I want one of those.
I'll just close the door behind me. Does it have like?
Yes.
anything on
It says it's from a benefactor. No return
Maybe from
address.
Omar.
This must be our payment, huh?
Oh, yes,
Set
you
down.
know.
I'm just gonna open it up.
All right, you open it up. You can see there is a box in there, a smaller box with a letter next to it. The box says Holofander Industries, and it has like a you would recognize this as this is a tablet.
Interesting.
And a letter next to it.
Omar.
Let's read the letter.
Read the letter. You just got a
All
letter.
around.
You just got
You
a
just
All right,
letter.
so this one I didn't write actually, but it says that through some of my connections, I've received a tablet that we can communicate to each other from through a secure line. So this should be helpful. If you ever need to contact me, please leave a message through this, or we might be able to have a video conference. This will be a safer way for us to communicate.
Zoom.
And I can also offer payment in money if you would prefer for your efforts so far. But I also have a one-time offer for an alternative means of payment. If you're interested in receiving a sort of rapid education, please meet me at this address at about and in 2 days, or no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say 2 days because it was before. And the date is for tomorrow, even though I don't know what the date is. And it gives an address for a part of the Axel district.
What could that mean?
Stream school.
Imagine that.
He wants us to go to school as payment.
It could be useful. I mean, there's a lot of things we don't know, and I mean, he definitely seems to have been around longer than any of us. So,
Like, I know a lot of stuff. I know a lot of things. I don't like school.
We don't need no education.
I think it could be fun.
True.
And I mean, it's not like we are in desperate need of anything that requires money right now. And we got some today. So,
It's fine. I mean, if you guys want to do education and go to school, then we can do that instead of getting money. Money and
you
some
okay
money.
there?
Yeah. It just hurts a little to give it up.
Yeah, but like, what's school gonna teach us?
Right?
Well, we
is it
could
gonna
learn
do?
more about places that we might go to or people that we might interact with. If there are any, like, secret things. I don't know. I don't know
Sounds
all that I don't
boring.
know. It'd be nice to know more.
Well, I'm hoping what he means is he's going to teach us some super cool dragon zappy magic. Because that would be so much cooler. Like, if he could teach me how to have wings, I want wings too. We could just be a wing squad. That'd be fun.
Maybe.
If I had wings, they would be they would be big. No, they'd be small. They'd be like fairy wings, you know, like pink, and they have sparkles. And I couldn't fly with them, but they would look cool.
Can you make those?
I don't think Nyx has ever considered making wings for herself.
Like
Can
she
make
couldn't
them
she
work.
couldn't make any she could fly with, but she could make ineffective wings.
I don't
But
know.
she
I've never
just
tried it.
she's just never thought about it. Never occurred
thought
to
about
her.
it.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
I want to check out what the new tech that he got us is. Like, I just
Alright.
want to, like, play with it.
Like
You boot it up. It's like, you know, it's like just getting a new, like, laptop or something. It's really basic, you quickly realize this is made for military hardware. And you're able to do basic secure phone calls, video messages to him that can both be asynchronous and synchronous.
and we
you're-
download Candy Crush.
No. And also it is made specifically to only communicate with him, and you would have to do like a soft reboot and like do some extra stuff to make it fit with another line. And you would have to do stuff like talk to like some company to make the connection and make it private and register it and all this kind of nonsense. But that's all been done for you for the connection to Omar.
Right. Cool. Well, I don't want to assume, but should I hold on to?
I mean, you're the tech wizard, except you're not a wizard. The tech. What? It's she was trying to figure out if she was gonna say the tech princess, but she's not a princess. And then she's like tech angel, tech artificer. Which one works best?
Tech's Arden Angel.
The tech. The tech. You're the tech. Ding ding.
Amazing.
We have a winner.
I'm just gonna make another pocket in my massive backpack for this. So we're gonna sleep? What time is it actually?
It's like 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's time
Oh,
for
the
lunch.
morning.
Yeah, you guys were not gone that long. You explored like 4 rooms, and the fight lasted like 10 minutes max.
Oh no.
It's
I
like
guess we
so
got a whole
much
day of
longer.
us. I can't think of anywhere to go.
We can get food and cook dinner and get ice cream and watch a movie or play some board games. We can do Truth or Dare. We should do Truth or Dare. I'm so good at that game.
So we're just going to have a little post mecha battle party. With
Yeah,
ourselves.
Sewer Squad game night.
Sewer Squad game night at 11 in the morning. I
Yeah,
enjoy
you know.
it. Quipper, do you have any ideas
For what?
what to do with
Board
the day?
games?
Never have
I
ever.
mean, we could always go, just do some odd jobs. Find something to do
Go
out and
fish.
about. It's a big city, a
I'm
lot
not
of
really getting
people.
Spells.
Money moves fast. You know, we could do something
true.
simple. I mean, we've been out here fighting giant robot scorpions. I'm sure there's easier things to fight, which could earn us a little bit of money. Or we could do something that doesn't require fighting at all. Remember that time I ninja vanished into a guy's house and then right back out again? I could have grabbed
After I made
I
an
could have
intricate
grabbed all of his
character
money.
design
I think that
to
was
seduce him
very lucky.
and ruin that fun for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was partially luck, but, like, let's be fair. I mean, half the luck is the skill, you know? You do the things.
Didn't one of you want to get something with Celia or something? Did I make that up?
No, I was considering getting barbs in my bone swords, but then I need to get more bone.
Oh. Right. Well, where could we find that?
We could just go break someone's kneecaps.
Could just go see what's
And
new
take-
around the town.
It's true. We could have
At the end of the day.
little daytime adventure. With hopefully less fighting. Why not?
I mean, we spend so much time wrapped up in our own little bubble. Maybe we should just go see the world, you know? Wouldn't want to fall behind the times.
Sure.
So you guys are just gonna head out, go somewhere?
Just
What
like
about that
walk
bar?
around.
Where's that bar that we met at? Isn't that back at, like, a place? No, we met in a prison. The bar we went after we met.
You meant a prison quipper.
You know,
After
prisons,
that-
bars, it's
you
like the
mean a
same thing to
prison.
me. I don't know. They're all the same.
After that, you went to the scaled
Bars.
district.
They're all full of my friends and stuff. You know, everybody. We party. I party no matter where I'm at. Unless I'm here, in which case I'm just hanging out.
Do you have any friends we could meet? Is
You
that a
like-
bad question?
Do you like police officers and prison guards? Those are the
Oh,
people I
Not
talk to most
particularly.
often.
I see.
Aside from that, I mean, like, there's people on the street that I know, but they're back in my, like, home neighborhood, and most of them smell pretty bad, and the other ones, might stab you. Actually, no, they'll probably definitely stab you at least once. Maybe twice.
That's not ideal by any means. Let's just, I don't know, walk around, take a little break. I think we've worked hard these past couple of hours, and we almost died. So
Could go
maybe
back
we can
into
do a bit
the
further.
path of the Manticore. See what's going
No.
on down there. We could take a long nap.
No.
We kind of
I
have to
would
be
rather-
alive tomorrow.
I'd like to walk around and do fun things and play truth or dare while we're walking, because nothing is funnier than daring somebody to overturn a fruit cart and run.
And we don't know what we might overhear. People are always talking about things. Maybe we could find something else that we could do later and pick up some money if we want to.
That is true. All three.
All right,
facts.
you guys go out. You guys go out into the street. Where are you headed? What district? What part of the districts? Where do you want to go?
Probably
We
still
can
in
probably stay
Deerhole.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on,
mean-
Gearhold. Gearhold during the day is a very industrial city. Everyone is at work. Usually, unless you're in a particularly strange part of Gearhold, usually the bars and restaurants are closed during that time. At most, they're going to serve you like a small lunch. That's just going to be like hardtack and maybe some gravy kind of stuff, just to keep you going. So there's not a whole lot to offer you in Gearhold.
Do I know anybody that lives in Gearhold?
Do you know anybody that lives in Gearhold? Don't think so.
Oh. Probably not.
The people you know are more in the Axel district.
Yeah, that's fair. We
Do
go
I
back
know
to that
anyone?
guy. What about that guy who was like in the shady hole in the ground that told us where the brothers were? He was part of the syndicate. We go back there.
Doesn't seem like the kind of guy that we want to have small talk with.
I guess. Just saying he could give us something to do.
Maybe, but it's probably drug related.
That's true.
Do I know of like any hidden gems of Gearhole?
Hidden gems of Gearhold. There are certainly beautiful things to see. For instance, Gearhold is made out of the crater of a asteroid that came down from a fallen part of Mechanus itself, meaning there's all kinds of assemblies of different automaton, and in particular a bunch of semi-celestial mechanical beings that you can see there, most of them dead or in a state of pseudo-life that you could see. Although, once again, that's all part of industrial works, not necessarily a place for hanging out.
Yeah. Maybe we should find somewhere else. Now that I think about it, my parents were always at work all day, so isn't much to do.
If everybody's at work all the time, then that means their houses are nice and unsecure.
I don't think we should break into anyone's home.
Just saying.
We have money though. We don't really need it.
Isn't the Axel District like essentially
It's
the really
close.
bright city with like a lot of stuff, or is that like the
Bright is a funny word for it. It's in an infinite state of twilight because of its location under another city, but it
Yeah.
is constantly lit by advertisement signs. But it
I'm thinking
looks
like
like,
New York?
yeah, it looks like a permanently New York at night, but only the most ugly parts of New York, you know?
Oh, that's probably not a fun place to.
I mean,
What
it's
would be the
the
fun
funnest
district?
that you get downstairs. The funnest district is being upstairs, or in the Sanctorum district, both of which required you to have significant cash.
That's what I'm
So why we're not gonna
saying. We
send
need
them
more
to the district?
money.
I mean, you've always had fun in the Axel district. I mean, that's where you spent most of your good times. It's not like Sanctorum has treated you very well. Same thing with Quipper.
Whatever.
We can go to the Axel district and look around for fun.
Sure.
Alright.
A day on the town, since it's still daytime.
Sure thing. So you go there, I assume, because I'd like to get us moving. So you get onto the train. For those of you who have not paid for the all access thing, that is 5 copper. I believe that is only Matt.
I don't think it's gonna cost me anything.
And why is that?
Just kidding. I thought I did buy one. Hang on.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
You pay 5 gold to have access to every district. Free reign for a year.
Joke's on y'all though. 5 gold is like 105 coppers. So unless we use the train 100 times, I'm staying in the green.
All right. In that case, you head over to the Axel district.
I also buy the thing for 5 gold.
Okay. Sounds good. Make sure you write that down in your notes, by the way, so I don't ask anymore. And that way we don't get confused and then you guys lose money. But you head over to the Axel district. There are more fun parts. There is a red light district, but I'm just going to assume you avoid that. And then there's also, it's not its own district. It's part of the Axel district. It's just I used other words. But anyway, there's like bars and stuff all throughout. In fact, as you walk past one bar named Billy Skeever, you see as just like this. I don't know. It was the first thing that came to mind. You see as this like kind of a hot rod car. You know, like it was the one that Iron Man colored the Iron Man suit off of. It looks like that, but it's made of like gunmetal black with like flames on the sides, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's literal like horns off on the top. As it drives down the street at what is probably an illegal speed, there's flames on the ground behind the wheels, and then it stops in front of this bar. And you see as this I'm gonna say is a normal height half elven man stands up out of there. He's wearing an obnoxiously like extravagant suit for the area that he's going into. He has like the kind of look where a 23-year-old is really trying to grow out a beard that they are not capable of growing. And then they walk with their head high into this bar.
That's a little excessive.
I feel like I've seen something like that before.
Is it bad
Really?
that I want to key that car?
In fact,
I-
I think I know that guy. Do I know that guy?
You see it. You see as he's twirling a key around his finger, and he puts it inside of his pocket. It's emblazoned with the same flames as him. You recognize the car, and by extension, you have some recognition of the man. This is somebody you've seen in some association with the syndicate before, but not directly. This is the son of a retired member of the syndicate.
Mm. So I recognize that guy.
Yes.
He's a little bit of a twerp, from what I've heard. You know,
He looks like a twerp.
he is a twerp.
Definitely.
Last I checked, actually, though, he's got a lot of money, but not a lot of security, cause his dad was in the syndicate, but he's not. So like he kind of inherited a lot of his dad's money, but like the syndicate doesn't care about him anymore, cause he's
Does
not.
he do anything?
He like works with them sometimes, but yeah, I've heard some stories about that guy. Apparently, he's kind of like you know, he's got all the rewards of the gangster life, but none of the protection, I guess. I mean, he's got some protection because like he still like kind of knows him, but
Do you know his name?
he's just some guy.
So
I know that
His
car,
name is
though.
his name is Halman.
His name is
How do you
Halman.
Halnan.
Nan?
Yes.
He's a
N
guy.
as in Nancy, A as in Nancy.
Yes.
So you think we could go in there and eavesdrop, maybe?
We
Try
could
not to-
eavesdrop. Or if this guy's got money and he's clearly so confident to come parading in here wearing it all on him, we could
We
do
could
some
get
swindling.
information though before robbing him. You know, with the syndicate.
I will say one thing, whether Ryan wants me to or not. But if there is one thing that I've heard about this guy more than anything, is it like he's got the money and he's got the looks and all that. But apparently there's something real special about that car that he has. I mean, obviously it looks special, but I've been told that it also has some magical properties.
In fact, as you are looking at it, the flames begin to erupt around it, and the flames slowly begin to engulf the asphalt below it, and just rise above the height of the car, and then begin to sink back down. And all you see is the simmering soot on the ground as the car has disappeared.
See, I told you.
He's got a theme.
Yeah, I think the car is a little bit cooler than he is, though. He's kind of a wannabe.
Seems like it. So, should we go in there?
Here's the thing. Before we do that, I'm dropping my pen. Oh, what
I
if?
don't like your devious smile.
What if? Okay, so I didn't get the chance to pull a fast one on that mayor because Clipper was too fast and went into his house. What if we not only rob this guy, but make an absolute fool out of him somehow?
I suppose we could, though I'd imagine we should see if he has information first. He doesn't exactly seem like the type of person that would be good at keeping secrets if they were entrusted to him.
Yeah, of course. Information always, honestly. Also,
And then you can play your tricks.
I'm trying to think.
Did you want to disguise yourself now?
I'm gonna disguise myself before we go in for sure. Based on what he looks like, what his car was like, the way he held himself, that sort of whatever. I'm going to morph myself. What is common? Is like, I guess, a human or a half elf in the Axel district?
Sorry, what was that?
The Axel district. Is it like more common for there to be like humans, half elves?
So, there is a high concentration of dwarves and Duergar and gnomes inside, or sorry, just dwarves and gnomes inside of the Gearhole district. There is a lot of dwarves in parts of the Scale district and Duergar. But as far as the Axel district, it is totally cosmopolitan. Every kind of person, absolutely every race imaginable. There's only one commonality between all of them, and that is that they are all kind of poor.
I'm gonna go with half elf then. I'm gonna just try to kind of transform into what I think he would be into.
Fiery hair.
Yikes.
I don't even know what that would be, but okay.
Exactly. I don't know what that is either, but I'm gonna guess. Have my own image in my brain, but just transforming into something that I think would be like a person that I think would be his type, essentially.
Okay.
Fiery hair.
Yeah, right, ginger.
Just red hair. That's all we've got.
Probably no, I think I could show you this. Red hair, like wine red hair, and then that was weird. Maybe amber eyes that are a little bit big and innocent looking,
And then just Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Man, I Brent almost dying over there. All right. You go in there. The bar. I presume you go in there. The bar, as you open it, is kind of a semi-sleazy place, and it's really quiet right now, being that it's middle of the day during a weekday. And you see, as there is at the bar, there is a woman sitting there behind the bar with half shaved head and purple hair, and is just sitting there and trying to pour a drink while she's very clearly being harassed by this man sitting there trying to talk her up that she seems very uninterested in.
Probably split up so that it doesn't look like we're associated.
Okay, everyone's going in. Okay.
I want to look like an old man.
Are we all going in?
You look like an old man. She goes behind the counter and she goes up to everyone. Is there anything I can get for you today? I haven't got all day.
Do you have any specialty drinks, like anything fruity or
She looks behind the counter.
Sparkly or sweet, you know what I mean?
I don't know anything about alcohol, real life, Ryan. I'm probably
surprise me.
Who knows? I don't know that much about it either.
I think grenadine is something that you can add.
I don't know what grenadine
that
is,
makes things sweet. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Aren't martinis
I'm looking that up.
Sweet or something? Margaritas. Margaritas are kind of fruity, aren't they?
Yeah, they use
I think
you get a pina colada.
Yeah, it's a bar syrup. Grenadine is a bar syrup that they can add to things. I don't know what you would add it to.
More than I know.
I can give you a White Russian, which isn't necessarily sweet, but I know that's the only drink I know because it has cream and vodka in it. That's all I've got for you. I'm sorry.
Pina colada.
All right, sounds great. Actually when they give it to you, it's a bright red blood flavor because all of the fruits that are available to this district is made out from the flesh gardens, and it tastes a little too irony.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty epic.
But it is still sweet, if that helps.
I'm fake sipping on it after the first sip.
Okay.
So there's a bar. There are tables too.
Yeah, I presumed you guys were sitting at a table or you were sitting at the bar.
I'll sit at the bar.
Okay, you sit at the bar. As soon as you do that, the man is long and slender, and as he reaches out, his arms are so small. They're so small. Yeah, he's a little mouse man. Uh, but he turns over and looks at you. He has these like black circular glasses, like somebody trying to look real cool. Not doing very well though. And he turns over and looks at you and he goes, "Well, what is a person like you doing in a place like this?"
Oh, just visiting the city and walk around and getting a drink, bar hopping.
Oh, so you're not from around here.
Um, I mean, I don't know you very well, so I don't want to tell you like a big story.
What would you like to?
I'm already uncomfortable with this scenario.
I'm gonna turn on the light. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I can see myself.
I'm just gonna very loudly, like, old man hunched over. I'm just gonna like grab Aether's arm and be like, "Come on, little, Aegis, let's go get us a table and sit down."
All right, you guys sit down. She goes over. Can I get you anything? Also, you still owe me 2 copper.
Oh.
Nix does.
I don't even know if I have copper. I might have a silver.
I thought you meant the waitress was talking to me. I'm like, I
No.
don't know who you're talking to. I never been here in my life.
The money breaks down. You can literally fold it in half, and they come apart to create different amounts of money. So it's easily convertible without having to get change because they're magnetically connected. They're like little bars, and when you connect certain amounts to them, there's like little LED lights that glow certain colors. So it's either gold, silver, bronze.
So cute.
I will give her the 2 copper.
Okay. I was like, what an efficient way of having money. And also, I was just remembering, like, in one episode of Doctor Who, he just hands her some bars of, like, metal, and I was like, that's what I want. But easily convertible. But yeah, anyway, that's all.
Did you see that really cool car outside with the flames on it?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, and he holds up his his key with, like, the black and red flames.
Wait, that's not your car?
That's right, it's my car.
That's not your car.
Bought it myself.
Really? So you must be like rich.
I'm actually very wealthy. I've been to the upper districts before.
He almost said
Upper districts. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Mm.
Nice. Well, do you have a name or something, or are you just car guy?
What did I call him again? Halnan?
Halnan?
Halnan? The name's Halnan.
Herbert.
Halnan. Oh, okay.
Herman.
However, any other information, maybe we should go somewhere else for that. Kind of visibly upset.
Yeah, it's gross.
Brenna's Italian.
You're pretending to be the kind of people I dislike.
Mm. I didn't hear anything you just said, Lizzie.
It's fine.
All right, but like Ryan, where is the key currently though?
It's in his hand, dangling in front of his head.
Oh, I'm watching that key.
Stuff. I saw like the.
I want to prepare my mage hand as a reaction to him letting go of the key in any way.
Okay. He
like,
does
sitting at the table like.
He does at this moment put it in his pocket as he's talking to her again, as if to like lure her. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
So like it like caught fire.
Mm-hmm.
Does it do that?
It's hell flames itself. I can call it to wherever I want as long as the space can hold the car.
That's really fancy. That must be convenient.
It is, and it can take me anywhere I want.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
That's
and I've got the connections to open any door I want.
Is your like dad famous or something? Like, do you have famous parents? Are you famous? Have I seen you somewhere?
Oh well, actually, I'm an orphan. I raised all this wealth up myself.
Oh, you did?
I started my own business. I trade in high-end goods.
Really?
Hmm.
What sort of goods?
Oh,
Like, are we talking heels,
technology,
designer clothes,
weapons.
purses?
I do think there's a fashion line, but that's some other end of the industry. Uh,
Hmm.
that's small potatoes. I can do whatever I want. Worked it all up from nothing, all by myself.
All by yourself.
All by myself.
Interesting. Well, it must have been very hard work on your end.
Oh, it's not so difficult when you're as talented as me.
I'm just gonna kind of like
Matt, you doing
look at.
anything?
I take the glass of water that I ordered at some point a length of time ago that I
Vomited in a
promised
little bit?
I meant to order. Yeah, it's a little foggy at this point. And I just like pour a little bit on the floor, like half of it, and then I just go kind of like hobbling up to the bar and I'm just like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you forgot to whoops," and I just throw the rest of it on the guy.
Uh,
whoopsies.
and he's like looking down at his suit and he's like, "Oh, you son." And
Whoops.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna run up to Clipper and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This is my great uncle."
Excuse me? That's your great uncle, grandpappy, uncle, man, pappy.
He tries.
Great uncle.
She tries to backhand you. Do you resist?
I want to dodge a little bit, cause.
All right. He rolled a 12 to hit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, whoa, Sonny, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm so clumsy nowadays. I'm not what I used to be.
He doesn't have
agile
very
for
good
an old geezer.
Did he happen to spill the water on the side where he put his keys in?
No, it would be the opposite side because it went in. He's right-handed, so it went into the right-hand pocket. He splashed him on the left.
I was gonna do like the whole napkin move where I'm like, oh my gosh, so much water. Like,
Would
and then just
you
sleight
like
of
to
hand.
try? All right. All right. Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. He doesn't have very good balance anymore.
Oh,
he does this a lot, don't
That's
you?"
true. I do it all the time.
I'm so sorry.
Silly
Keep an
old
eye on
me.
him, or else I'll have him charged for assault.
22.
I remember
22.
I don't think that's necessary.
He's none the wiser.
I remember last time I was charged with assault. It was back.
His keys.
Oh, probably back when you were in diapers, young man. I had a little bit of a tussle with this.
He like
strapping
grabs you by the scruff of your collar and he tries to pull you towards him, and you kind of have to like let him. And then he just goes, "Now you better shut your mouth before I break it."
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Yeah, that's right. You should probably go. So anyway, where were we?
Actually, I'm kind of curious.
Well, I'm not really interested in guys that treat older people like that. That was really rude.
Fine. I'll get a couple more like you.
You can try. I'm definitely one of a kind, and I'm just gonna sort of morph into him.
Oh. I'm
You're not interested anymore?
I feel like I should be able to charge you for some kind of crime.
Oh, honey, I'm just you. Maybe you should focus on yourself. Like, honestly, like if you
Who
think
you're
this is a
talking
crime,
to?
I
When
just
my
go-
dad hears
I'm just
about
gonna go
this,
hobbling
you are
back
going to
over
be in.
to the
morphin.
table.
I'm gonna leave, and he starts to head out the door.
Bye.
And he starts to reach his hand into his pocket.
Shoot.
Did you do anything?
Can I have like? Oh shoot, no.
Is there a back
Clock is
door?
ticking. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna run out the back door.
I'm
Uh,
gonna
ne-
hold on. I'm gonna like kind of throw something in the direction of Nix's shoes and cast Expeditious Retreat.
okay.
Just in case.
You just like throw this like or you open a jar and like open it and kind of swirl it out in the direction of Nyx, and the cloud just kind of gathers on the floor and circles around her feet, and suddenly your feet are just like an inch off the ground, and there's absolutely no resistance as you fly through the air.
I'm
It's like
gonna
you're on a little
start.
nimbus cloud.
I'm gonna start just hobbling towards the door, like the front door. Just like, oh well,
Okay.
I done caused a scene.
You
I
just,
guess
like-
I better skedaddle on out of here now.
As you're looking around, looking concerned, let's see. You see as the lady behind the bar, like there's a couple doors there, and you don't know like which one is the bathroom, which is the whatever. And the lady at the bar goes, and you just like out the door, and it
That's
takes you to a back
hilarious.
alley.
I'm just gonna run in directions that feel familiar. Like,
All right, you're just running away.
yeah, and I'm just gonna transform into somebody else at some
Ryan.
point.
Wait,
Mhm.
I forgot. I can
Mhm.
make items and stuff that I have also look different. Can I take the crowbar out of my backpack and make it look like a cane?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
And he goes into his pocket and goes, "Where did it? Oh, that." And he's just like, and then he starts to like run in that direction.
Can I like attack of opportunity
You should
as
probably
he
just
runs
run away.
past me?
Yes, you
Rip him
can.
with the cane.
Now, do you wish you had Shillelagh?
I know, right? Wouldn't that be great? Nah. I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
Can I try to trip him? Is that a thing? Can I just be like, whoopsies, and like put my cane in front of him and make him trip?
I think that should be a thing. First, make your attack roll to make sure you hit.
I don't even know what to. I guess I'll just do like a melee.
Yeah, just do a melee attack with a club.
Clubs don't have finesse, do they? Probably not.
No, they do not.
Nice. That's a 3.
A 3. You reach out and like it's not like he avoided it. It's just like you were not at all in the right
It's like,
place,
oh shit, he's over there. Whoopsies.
and he just starts to run that way. Make a general stealth check, Lizzie, to see if you can escape in a way that is effective. Because there's like a small little trail of cloud that dissipates behind you, but could feasibly be followed.
That is a natural 20 plus 6. Or a
Natural 20,
26.
you are in the wind.
Yikes.
At one point, I guess I'll just turn into like something that looks like a person that's like homeless, lives on the street, just kind of curled up in an alleyway, like
Sure.
just like sits there while he's running around, I guess.
Hmm.
And then wait
All
till
right.
the coast is clear, and then I might head back to my friends.
You just hear like around a corner somewhere, just like loud cursing, and then a little bit of crying.
Guess we're just walking out nonchalant. Trying to look and see if I.
At some point there, I was like, please, somebody do something. How long do I have to talk as this guy?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Ryan gets tired of fake flirting with his girlfriend.
Well, not like that.
Just gonna like walk and peer down alleyways and be like, okay. Walk. Just looking.
Yeah. You're just walking around.
I'm gonna maintain
at the time
old
you did not
man-
set a meeting point, so it was just
I'm gonna maintain the old man disguise, by the way. That's not going anywhere.
okay.
I'm gonna come back to my friends at some point and turn back
Okay.
into Nyx.
The
You
best
go
part
back
is,
to the entrance of the bar.
the best part is that the illusion is like does not hold up to physical inspection, so I'm walking with like a wooden cane, but every time it hits the pavement, it sounds like a metal crowbar hitting
Ding.
cement. It's like ting, ting, ting.
But yeah, you walk out and this old man begins walking up to you guys as you're sitting there, and you're like walking away from the bar, presumably looking for some place to go, and then it like takes a while for you guys to meet up because once again did not set a meeting point, so you're just like walking around. Then eventually this old man looks over at you and he starts shuffling towards you.
Okay.
Is that me?
So,
Wow. Nix.
No, it's a different one. It's a different one.
Hello.
That's Nyx.
all right. So, yeah, I'm definitely the old man, but I'll then back to next.
I don't know
Anybody
why I
having a
assumed an old
drive?
man. You just said a homeless person, but I just
Old man works.
Nix, that was fantastic.
Thanks.
And also very dangerous, but I guess it
Pretty
worked.
good.
So.
I thought I was gonna have to do the swiping for a second there, but you pulled that. You
I
really.
was gonna try to get him to come to put the keys back out, but then you did that water thing.
I was gonna do my
That's
little. I was gonna just like see if I could do like spirit grab or something, but it wasn't working. So we're still working
Well,
on that.
we got him.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with
Well,
it now?
whip them out and hit that button. What are we waiting for? I guess we should go somewhere a little bit more secluded so that he doesn't see us.
Definitely.
you do start to hear his cries. If somebody crying starts like the sounds of crying start approaching your area.
What a little
We should
bitch.
probably go.
Somebody's daddy didn't discipline him enough.
It sounds like real snotty crying, you know?
He's a little bitch.
A lot of
I feel
Anyway,
bad.
you
but
guys-
I don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad
I
at
feel
all.
bad.
I'm pretty
All
sure
right,
that
you
guy.
start-
Well, who knows?
Go ahead.
I guess should we go back or just find a secluded area?
Probably. Do you think that key has tracking things on it? Like magic tracking things? That would be very good.
Who knows?
Can you figure that out? Like, do you have a way of?
I could identify its magical properties.
That could be useful. I don't really have any spells left.
Also, quick question: when are we gonna break?
Whenever you
For a
guys
break.
would like.
Like
Do we want to do like, 6?
We're
6
just
sounds
trying
great.
to find dinner.
Yeah, 6
Okay,
sounds great.
Okay.
Secret.
I actually have to step out just for a second. I will be right back.
Mm.
But I will hand the keys then to Quipper so that Quipper can do it, identify it, or
Okay.
Ether can do something with it.
I just like
I'll be
put
right
the
back.
keys on the pavement in front of me, and for 10 minutes I just whip out my loot, and I'm just like, "Oh, keys, would you tell me, please, what you do when I hit your little buttons?"
Alright, so as you're playing the song and doing the thing, the magic in the vibrations that you send to the key start to reverberate off of it and send sort of like a magical echolocation, sends back a vibrational signal that you can recognize and decipher using your talents. And then and what you get back is that there's not too much special about this. This is just a sort of arcane focus that is used for that is somehow magically linked to that car, and using some amount of magical energies, you can summon it.
Wow.
Who knows what that means? Do I know what that means, Ryan? Or am I
Yes,
still
it does.
pretending like I don't know what that means?
You know what that means.
You see, these keys have some kind of special magical. They're like they're not like magic themselves. They're more like a. I guess I could stop being an old man now, and I just turn back into Pippa.
Yeah.
They're not like magical. They're more like a magical conduit. through
That makes
which
sense.
you input your own magical energy, and the keys convert it into a flaming demon car.
Right, so probably wasn't his doing then.
Well,
Or was he
maybe.
born
I
from
mean, I
that?
guess he probably has some magical abilities, if this is the case.
Maybe.
He'd have to have something if he's like, oh, we're doing it.
True. So we have a car now. I guess we can go to a lot more places now, huh?
Although, I don't know what Ryan's canon explanation is. But me and Ryan talked about this after you and Lizzie left last time, and this is actually a warlock spell.
That was literally the explanation. This is just a certain focus that you have to have in order to cast that spell.
So, I don't know what the explanation is. I guess it's like, it has to be a certain kind of magic. You really gotta know what you're doing.
Well, let's also put through here. Karena has some magic, but for the most part, it is strictly arcane or technological. In fact, a lot of it is actually alchemy, as it turns out. But in your case, you have like pure actual magic,
That's true.
like from arcane sources. Nobody else in this group has that, so I don't really have to explain anything. It's just you're the only one here capable of doing that.
Looky for you guys. I'm full of magic energy. I don't know.
I see.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
then,
would you like to activate it?
Well, I don't know. I feel like we should wait for Lizzie before we go, like, pulling out cars and
full
stuff.
of reveal.
Something you do notice is you can change the appearance of the car when you cast this spell.
Should definitely do that.
Are we keeping it?
One.
Are we sticking to the it has to be fiendish?
Yes.
Or is it the full?
It can be fiendish, celestial, or undead.
Oh, okay. Undead or fey? Because this says fey.
Fey. Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed undead, but yeah, fey.
I wasn't sure because last time you were like, or when we talked about it the first time, you were like, it should just be fiendish.
I like fiendish the most, but I don't want to take that away from you.
Yeah, but
I think it's just the best, and because you like the celestial, but you aren't a pastor.
Good guys, Ryan.
Yeah, but that's just silly.
Here she comes.
She back.
Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
So what are we gonna make it look like?
Oh, did you hear everything? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just muted.
I was about to sit here and like re-explain everything to you, but she already knows.
I
Mhm.
did.
All right.
Magic.
Yeah, I was doing my level up, and like after the two of you left, me and Ryan were still just flipping through spells. Actually, I think Karina was here when we talked about the fine vehicle. For a
Nope,
moment.
she was not.
Oh no,
She
she
was
left, and then I was like, Ryan, I got 2 more spells I got to read to you, and that was one of them.
Yeah, and then we talked about our homebrew ideas. I was like, all right, I need to go to sleep, and then you were like, all right, but hear me out.
I
And
have a
then
whole subclass I need to talk to you about. And then an hour later, Ryan was like, I really still just disagree with you about this one part of your subclass. And I'm like, well, you know. It is
Yeah, I still hold to my position, by the way.
It's just...
If you're gonna do that, make it a wizard subclass.
I don't know.
Don't play halvesies, Matt. Do it or don't. It's literally it's worse that way. It doesn't matter. What else? So you guys do that? Is there anything else you would like to do while in the Axel district?
I'm assuming we're gonna not make the car appear while we're still here.
No.
Just make it look different. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the guy would know. Should we have killed that guy so that he wouldn't come after us for his car?
That might have made more trouble than it's worth.
I feel like
the
karma will come for him at some point.
karma.
Yeah, but what if it comes for us too, though? Like
Karma. Let's hit him with the car.
Karma. Run.
That's true. Although, like, to be fair, I guess we are already trying to dismantle the entire syndicate. So, like,
We're trying to.
it's not like we're all on their good side anyway.
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
think
I
it's
think we're on the
better.
side of what's right.
I feel like it's better to just embarrass him and make him run home to his dad crying because his dad's retired from the syndicate.
I suppose.
So he might still have ties, but he doesn't have that protection that you were talking about.
That's true.
So he won't be able to as easily come after us or rally them behind him to come after us for his car.
Syndicate only
true.
cares about you if you can provide for them. If you ain't
Yeah,
providing,
and he was not.
who gives a shit?
He wasn't providing, it didn't seem. So I think we're good. But I think that we
Probably
should
be
take
fine.
this thing home and we should deck it out because we can make this a sewer squad vehicle.
Right.
I'll take it away if it's called the Sewer Squad Mobile.
We really need to think of a.
We'll call it the Mystery Machine. Because who knows what it's gonna look like.
The mystery machine was in fact Faye.
No.
Yes.
Is it because of all the plants that Shaggy had in the back? Is that why?
That is why.
Plants that he had.
All right.
Ryan,
What
why
is
are
it
you
still
sending me
like?
things on Instagram?
I like how I'm still doing my old man voice at this point, even though I stopped.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I feel like
What are you
it's
up
just a
to?
different
like
iteration
noon.
of Matt's voice.
That's true.
We're going
Is it like
home, right?
lunchtime
So that we
still?
can deck out our car.
Sounds great. You go there. Takes you
You have
5 copper. Or no, it doesn't, because
No,
you
it
paid,
doesn't.
so you're fine. You
'Cause I
just
have a
head on the
T-Mobile?
train station.
How
You
fast?
make it back to
All
Gearhole.
right, but like, how fast is
Mhm,
the
mhm.
train though?
It's very fast.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Faster than my
you know,
car.
your car has like, if I recall, it has some ability to just kind of like get things inhumanly fast. Like it's not just movement speed, because I think the one of the speed abilities that this is supposed to replace is like just like, yeah, you have a steed, but it can also just like pew!
It doesn't
So
say
you
anything about speed.
just did like find greater steed, except it's a car.
It's actually it's a unearthed arcana spell. From
with
like
techno magic.
it's some weird like techno magic thing. There's like a whole bunch of them. There was like a spell that was like on off, which was literally like if you can see an electronic device that has a easily accessible on off switch, you can just turn it on and off with the spell instead. And I think that was
I like
actually like
that
a
a lot.
cantrip. I thought it was pretty cool, but I ended up not taking it. But this was like just a second level spell, and it's that you summon a spirit that assumes the form of a non-military land vehicle of your choice, appearing in an unoccupied space within range. It has the stats of a normal vehicle, though it is fey or fiendish or celestial in origin. Physical characteristics reflect its origin to some degree. A fiendish SUV might be jet black, with tinted windows, and a sinister looking front grille. There's a whole bunch. It's a really long spell. I have a supernatural bond with it that allows me to drive beyond my normal ability. While driving, I'm considered proficient with vehicles of its type, and I can add double my proficiency bonus to ability checks related to driving it. While driving it, I can make any spell that I cast that targets only me also target the vehicle. If it drops to 0 hit points, it disappears, leaving behind no physical form, and I can dismiss it as an action at any time. Whole bunch of stuff. If I cast it as higher level spell slots, I can conjure cooler vehicles. And
True.
that's exciting. I'm not
But
gonna
you would need to
spoil
level
it.
up in Warlock to do that, isn't that right?
Yes. No, actually I won't, because the nature of Warlock spell casting, I can use any class's spell slots to cast my Warlock spells.
Warlock is so cool.
I know, right? So I can actually use Bardic spell slots to cast that spell.
Well, in that case, you're good to go.
So, yeah, we are.
Is there enough room in your workshop, Aether, for us to have the car pop up in here to work on it?
No.
I don't think so.
To be fair,
Much
I'm
too
pretty
small.
sure. I'm pretty sure what it looks like is literally just up to be in the moment. So like, it's not much in ways of like customizing its appearance. We could just make it look like whatever we want.
It doesn't even have to be a car. It could be a motorcycle.
It could be an SUV. It could be a pickup truck. It's literally just a non-military land vehicle. It's pretty vague.
You know what? I'm gonna stick to my old thing. I think I still want it to be fiendish because it
What
just.
if I summon a fiendish bicycle?
Then it's a fiendish bicycle. That's up to you. That's
Good.
totally available to you.
Make it
A
like
unicycle.
A limo.
a deep purple with sparkles, like some slight sparkles, like a night sky, and like it has like
Can I
little like, lightning bolts.
determine the severity of the fiendish nature? Like, can
Of course.
I just
Like-
summon a black car?
Yeah, absolutely. I just like I think the changing it from like that to angelic would be weird, is my thing.
Sure.
Like, but yeah, you can decide. It can just be a black car. I don't care. You know?
Wow, but like, could also make it look cooler.
Yeah, of course.
Seems like we have a lot more options for traveling places now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't abuse it too much because it does. I mean, this is a little like out of character, but it costs a 2nd level spell slot. It does last for 8 hours, but just be aware that like any day we use it is a day where I'm gonna have 1 less 2nd level spell slot.
That makes sense.
But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna
Stronger.
abuse the shit out of this spell anyway.
I have the strongest urge to just cut my hair right now.
Don't do that.
Just cut
No.
all of it.
Wait, actually, do that. That'd be cool.
Bet.
I have a
It's not
question.
working very well.
Mhm.
I might have an answer.
The box that we got from Omar said something. What was the title of the like Holofactor Industries? Was that it?
Uh-huh.
What do I know about that?
It's a company that is partially owned by the Simic Order from the Sanctorum District because most big businesses are in some way connected there. It's primarily used for technological inventions, although it isn't traditionally commercial. Usually it has stuff to do with like military development and less civilian kinds of things, but it isn't strictly military. And other things like that. They're kind of hard to get your hands on, but they are usually where a lot of new technologies like this get their start before they're commonly available.
I forgot to ask that earlier.
Yeah, sure. But it is one of many companies associated with the Sanctorum District and the Simic Order that run it.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Hmm.
What else would you like to do today? By now, between all the traveling and stuff, it's probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We can do truth or dare.
Really want to do that,
Whoa.
huh?
Or we can do 2 truths and a lie. That way we can learn about each other, because that's fun.
I don't like lying.
It's for funsies. It's not gonna hurt. We have to guess what the lie. Okay, so you have to do 2 truths and a lie, and we have to guess which one the lie is. I don't know if you guys have played games before, but it's fun.
Hey, I used to gamble all the
Um,
time. It was like one of my favorite hustles.
It's not a gambling game. Okay. I'll go first. Okay, I'll make it super easy. My name is Nyx. I am pink. And I am the president of a super big corporation and inheriting millions of monies when they die. Which one's a lie?
Who knows, honestly?
I'm confused though because like
'Cause-
you're pink, but you can You can be any color you want, though. So is that?
I'm pink. Okay. Oh, then I'll revise it. I am pink right now.
Okay. I guess it's the 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 business one.
Ding 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 ding
I
ding.
did it.
All right.
She's a great
Aether, it's your
liar.
turn. Pauses to think up a lie. All right, Aether, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Okay, Clipper.
Thank you.
No, I mean, I feel like there's just so many things I could say. We could say, oh, okay. Hang on. Wait, I'm getting there. Thinking about it. Let me look at my character sheet really quick.
It's okay. I have to respond to a text message, so.
All right. Oh, I know. All right. Hang on. Okay. So, how about I uh I I uh I was the smallest person in the orphanage. I murdered my first person before the age of 15, and I'm currently in my 40s.
What was the second one again about murder?
Said that I had murdered my first person before the age of 15.
Is this a trick question? Because were there like
No.
babies in the orphanage? Would that count?
I don't know.
I
That's-
think it's the murder one.
Yeah, you're right. I was 16.
Ha!
Got him.
I'm
Oh.
so good. All right, Aether.
Oh, are you gonna forget about me? Okay.
Nah.
Uh, I like clouds. I was adopted. I don't know. I don't like this game.
Well, those are all truths, Aether. You have to have a lie, too.
Yikes.
And
Sounds like she already got you.
I can I know how to play music.
I'm gonna guess that you don't know how to play music.
Wow, you got it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, but like,
I'm gonna.
how many rounds of this game do we plan on playing exactly?
Okay, then let us switch to a different game because Aether doesn't like lying. I'm gonna now do truth or dare. Aether, truth or dare.
Oh, that's a yikes.
Truth, because I feel like if I dare you to do something, you'll like set something on fire. So truth.
Okay. I should have thought of the question. Um, um, have you ever tried looking for your birth parents?
Wow, you're starting with that one.
That's a
Yeah,
real.
when you do truth or dare,
It's a
you
real
go deep.
ouchie.
No, I
You
haven't.
dig. All right, now you ask somebody.
Um, Nick's truth or dare.
I will do a dare.
Oh no. um, this one's harder than a truth question. I dare you to, make yourself look like one of your friends from where you were from.
Um,
I thought you said you had friends.
Well,
This
they
is so
were
depressing.
most. Here's the thing. I saw people, but I didn't really interact with a lot of people except for two. So most of my friends were imaginary friends and people that I saw through the windows.
Oh. Oh.
I can turn into one of my imaginary friends though, and she just turns into like this really colorful blobby thing. That's it.
That's so cool though.
That's quite an imagination.
Yeah. Gotta do something when you don't have anything to do for hours, so you make friends. Literally. Okay, okay. Pepper, truth or dare?
I don't know. Those holy women didn't raise no bitch. I'll go for a dare.
I dare you to lick the bottom of your shoe.
Why we gotta do gross stuff? Why we gotta go right there? I'm not gonna do it in real life, but like, sure, Quipper reluctantly takes off the
Do some
shoe.
saving throw.
Yeah. All right, bet. What you got? Wait, what did you say? Constitution? Oh.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
You gag a whole lot. Like, you don't throw up, but you're real close.
That's probably so
It's real nasty.
unsanitary.
It's so bad.
Now that I think about it, we walk around
You were in a subway today.
horrifically disgusting city.
You were in a sewer and then a subway in the same day.
I don't like this game anymore. I think
Dude, I thought for sure it was gonna go right to drugs.
Why?
I don't know, I think it'd be funny.
Quipper, I dare you to take some body altering super steroids that'll ruin your psychotic health for the rest.
Corinna, you're frozen.
Only if you fail a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we should play something else. Or we could just do something else.
But these are fun get to know you games. It's a team bonding exercise.
It's okay.
We talk about our deepest, darkest secrets and fears, and we bond over past trauma.
She's not dead anymore. She's working on it.
Although she is a loading screen for me.
I feel like there's too much of that
to
go around
as well.
now. It's just kind of depressing at some point. We all just sit around and talk about how sad our lives are. Why don't we go do some happy shit?
But
let's go.
We can talk about the sad stuff and then do the happy stuff. Like, I'm happy to be here right now with you guys.
Rip my Wi-Fi. Aren't you on the same Wi-Fi, Lizzie? Oh wait, no, she has two routers.
Yeah, she's on Sagewater and I'm on Fast Tack Attack.
Tack Attack.
I mean, we could go to like a concert or something. By that I mean you can go to one of my concerts.
Also, you guys have a lot of crafting to do. Just throwing that out there, since we have 30 minutes before dinner.
Crafting? What are we crafting?
Well, potentially.
Welcome back, Corinna.
Hello. I don't know what happened. Everything just froze. And then it said I had no internet.
That's very sad.
Why did I miss?
Quipper was complaining that their get-to-know-you games were sad.
They're so depressing.
Yeah.
We all just sit around and mope about how sad our lives used to be. Why don't we make our lives now more fun and exciting?
I'm not moping. I want to get to know my friends better because Aether over here was adopted, and her parents must have done something crazy. Place was ransacked. Quipper, I know nothing about you. You are in an orphanage, and you're in your 40s?
That's... yeah, both of those are true.
Yeah, and do you guys know anything about me?
I know that you're a shape changer.
Do you know anything else?
Well, you said you were from that lab with like experiments with the shape shifting things.
Yeah, that's about what it was.
I'm not that far into my 40s though. Gee, I'm only 42.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
don't
that
look a
old.
day over 12, so you're looking good.
I'm very offended by that. All right, it's not my
You're
fault.
small.
He is only 3'3". In case anybody's lost the illusion of exactly how short he is.
That's a short guy. It's so funny because I know Quipper is shorter than Nyx, but in my head, she has always been smaller, which
Me too.
doesn't make sense.
This man is
That's
three
always what I
foot
think.
three, like 43 pounds.
That.
Yeah, but
that was my first thought. It's like I could kick one.
well, I don't know, Nix.
You guys don't want to do
What is there about you that we don't know, huh? What you been doing?
Anything you want to talk about?
I mean,
I know you do
I
drugs or
don't.
did drugs.
I never did drugs.
You sold.
I
Just
sold them.
sold them.
I never did them. I don't need to. I'm high on life.
I suppose that's a good outlook then.
Man, I really would have put there were two characters that went into this and were like, I want to be associated with drugs, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna make a bunch of cool drugs, and then both of you were like, I'm never gonna use them, and I was like, cool, all right, thanks. Literally made one of them in particular specifically
them,
for Lizzie,
Ryan.
and she was like,
I'll
nah,
start doing drugs.
yeah,
Don't
now
do
we're
drugs,
talking.
kids. Unless you're only 3 feet tall, then do all the drugs. I'm kidding. That's the worst step.
I considered doing them. It's just I made Nyx so that she didn't have a desire to do them.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this light off because it's so bright.
That's what I was saying.
It's having like a huge glare on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
It looks angelic.
I know I do.
I suppose instead of like playing a game for it, we could just talk instead. I don't know. I guess we're trying to now, but it's really awkward.
Quipper, that was a very big grimace.
Well,
Do you not like talking about your
nah.
feelings?
Well, like, what do you got going on? You know, you were like in an experiment that made you all changey and stuff, and then you sold drugs for a while. I assumed that was kind of it. What else you got going on in there?
Well, I mean, I don't know where I came from.
That's
I don't know
fair.
my parents.
Do you remember anything
I
from
don't
before
know.
that experiment?
I've been in that lab for as long as I can remember.
It's pretty depressing.
I'm guessing I came from a place that wasn't particularly important.
Well, I guess we'll just have to try to find that lab someday. Crack a couple eggheads. See what knowledge is inside.
It was kind of not scary, you know.
I think we could do it.
I wasn't always. Well, they would like knock me out for the surgeries, but like.
Not all surgeries can be done on unconscious patients.
Yeah.
That must have been kind of weird when you went to Celia then. Huh.
Yeah. It was a little different though because I was going into it and it was like my choice to go into it versus the other times, but I don't even remember what I used to look like. I didn't always look like this. I don't know what I used to look like. I could have looked like any version of this at any point. I could look exactly like what I used to look like, or I could look completely different. All I know is that I only saw two people really my whole life. So.
Well, maybe there are more like you that have the same story. Maybe we can find people that knew you before. Never
If they
know.
knew me before, then they knew me as like a baby.
Well, never know. We're gonna run into a lot more people the more we get involved in all of these things. I mean, we've already been to more places than I ever went before I met two of you. So.
True. I just stayed in the Axel district now.
I was just here. I didn't really go anywhere. Didn't really have any friends. No one really liked my adopted parents a lot. But,
That's alright. So, honestly, sometimes you should consider yourself lucky. I've done nothing but deal with people. And, like, I'll be honest, it can be a little spooky sometimes. Because in this city, like, you have one bad conversation and that could be your life. I mean, you know those friends that I said would probably stab you a couple times?
yeah.
That's from experience that I know that.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, you sometimes you say the wrong thing, look the wrong way, breathe at the wrong time, it's just, you never know. Some of these people, there's definitely a nice in-between somewhere. But I would say having to deal with too many people is just as bad.
I will never understand people that look for violence and bad things. Doesn't make sense.
Sometimes it just finds you.
Yeah.
It's just one of the risks of life. Plus, it's especially wild for me because halflings age like way slower than normal people. So I was basically like a kid until I was like 15. And then I was like a teenager for a little while. I mean, I'm still kind of young, relatively speaking.
Like I said, you don't look a day over 12.
40.
You're the equivalent of like a 20-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it's whack.
That's another thing. I have no idea how old I am. No clue.
You could be like 1,000.
Also,
Oh wow.
I don't know what my name was.
I thought your name is Nick's not your name?
Well, I had a number.
Oh.
I was number 9.
6, 7, 5,
Which is, like Nick. N-I-X. And so I was like, yeah, why not? So when I escaped the lab, that's just what I went by.
Do you like it? Could always give you a new one if you didn't.
I feel like at this point I would get confused if I tried to go by a different name.
That makes sense. Oh, and I meant to tell you, that that room that you helped me pick up the other day, I was going to ask if you ever wanted to use it for any, I don't know, if you ever wanted to, like, I don't want you making drugs in there, but if you ever wanted to make anything else, you can use it, because I'm certainly not going to.
Oh, thank you. I might, try to make things out of things that we find. But they may be drugs. I mean, they wouldn't be addictive ones. They would be, little things like the gummy I made.
Sure.
Can I try to make my own clothes out of the mimic skin?
You can. I think that's a little bit out of your realm of expertise, being that it requires like leatherworking ability, art, magic ability, and you have neither of those.
I can help.
Is there someone I could find in Gearhold that might be able to do it for me for payment?
You know one in particular?
Celia?
Yep.
I'm gonna go see Celia. I want to see if she can make me some clothes. Do you guys want to go with? Do you need anything from her?
Sure. I don't need anything, but I'll go.
Sure thing.
It's just our chill
my Tupperware container.
Oh no. I just opened up my statistical software on accident. I'm sorry. Alright, you head over there. You head towards the small purple little cart that people seem to not be able to see. And the door swings open for you. Hello, dearies. Good to see you again.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
What can I get for you today?
I have some mimic skin, and I plop the container just on a table. And I imagine it jiggles a bit in the container.
Oh,
And
delightful. And she
was
starts to like
hoping-
pick it up by two nails, and she like licks some of the purple ichor.
I was hoping to make some clothing out of this.
And what do you hope this clothing can do?
I hope that it can sort of like morph into any outfit that I want it to be. So like if it's like a shirt, if it's like a onesie sort of thing, I can make it into like a dress, or I can make it into a shirt and a pair of pants, or it just kind of can look like any clothing I want it to look like.
Sure, that can be doable. I think with just this and 100 gold, that could be achieved in a couple nights.
So, because I change my face a lot, but my clothes always be kind of nice if I could do both.
Of course, that sounds great.
Alright, I can drop 100 gold on some clothes.
Fantastic.
Looking for jobs. Do you happen to have anything available?
Oh, not at the moment. I'm not particularly interested in things like that, and I'm not working on any projects of that sort right now. However, if you're interested in me making anything else for you, I am available.
Forget, what do I need for my barbs?
That was not determined. One thing you would need is some bones, and then just like you would need some bones of some kind that you would choose.
Yeah.
And the other thing you would need is just like other
Yeah.
abstract arcane materials that she would buy for you. She hasn't given you a set amount of money.
I guess we'll have to find some bones.
But like that's pretty easily achieved.
Yeah.
And
we
in
could
fact,
a lot of things.
for a little extra charge, I could always just get that myself.
I think it would be more fun if I got the bones.
Understandable, depending on the creature you get them from. Who knows what additional properties could be pulled away from it. Keep in mind, Jurassic bones are a solid addition to what you already have, but something a little more spicy might do you well.
I think we used Jurassic bones when I first.
You did.
Yeah. So I would kind of want to get something different and special.
Understandable. All right. Well, if that is all, I can get to work.
Are there cats in there today?
No, actually, there are no cats. There is still that monkey, however.
Hi, monkey.
It screeches at you.
Sort of wiggle my finger near it.
Does 15 hit?
No.
Okay. It like bites at your finger and then you pull it back. And Celia just giggles a little bit.
Alrighty, guys. We can be on our way if you would like.
All right, I'm going to need you to wake up. And she starts tapping the skin of the mimic, and you see his eyes start opening on it and like twitching open. And like teeth are starting to form in places, you know?
That's so fun. Okay.
All right, sounds great.
So
So many knots in my hair.
Hmm?
Sorry, I just have a lot of knots in my hair I'm trying to get through. It's
Great.
I suppose we should rest up before seeing Omar tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess we can sort of just fast forward to tomorrow if we don't have anything else we want to talk about.
So, do you want to take a break now and get back together at like 6:30?
Sure.
That works for me, yeah.
Sounds good. 6:30 or 6:45?
Might as well.
I think 6:30 would be fine. But...
6:30 it is. Sounds
We
great.
can make it a 6:30 to 6:45 window if need be.
Okay. And also, I'm gonna get chilly and come back in here, I think. And if you want to talk about like making an item or anything that you're anything you would like to talk about, I should be here.
Then
Oh. Before. I guess the first step would be drawing up plans or doing the preliminary stuff for making the. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Shock me awake thing.
Sure. The defibrillating armor.
Yes.
What would that be? What kind of check do you think that would be? Not tinkering tools. Would that just be raw intelligence? Maybe investigation? Yeah, because I'm also going to say that you're going to be spending time like reading books and like reading up on the stuff that you need to do. So I'm going to make that an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
16, that is a success. Not an overwhelming success, but a success. And for this, I believe it is rare. So you are going to need to get 3 total successes in order to succeed in creating it. I do have like this like system in my phone that I'm not. It's kind of complicated, so I'm not going to explain it. But if you do particularly well or bad in any roles, you're going to get special outcomes that could be bad or good. And just so keep that in mind with the stuff that you make.
Didn't that happen with the wings? Because I rolled really well and now like I can't, like people can't take them off.
Yeah, the wings and the shield you can cast fog cloud with it because of that.
Yeah.
Sounds great. All right. In that case, we can go on break.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.